everyone and welcome. It's been a while, I know, this video, and this is also the third attempt of me doing the live commentary. So just don't ask why I am looking so tired or feel so tired, because you can't see me. Since why would I let you see me? So I'm going to be basically making a Jupiter C, no, not Jupiter C, a Jupiter 3 heavy. Just drink water now. I drank water there. So Jupiter 3 was basically a rocket where they thought that the constellation program is too expensive. So let us think of some cheap idea which will not cost so much, and they got that monstrosity. But I thought the Jupiter 3 actually is still not durable enough. So I'll show you the monstrosity I make at the when we are launching. So yeah, why was the Jupiter 3 made? It basically was, actually I am not qualified enough to say this. And second, I don't want to spoil what the two sides of the rocket will be, because the center will be the space station. I know this is a very different rocket design than normal. So yeah. Now what am I? Why am I out actually? Let me say that instead, because I am not knowing what to speak. And why am I not uploading? It's been a while. I can say that for one main reason. I wasn't wanting to make it, and second, I have my dress video ready. Problem is, I just cannot I do not want to make the thumbnail for it for some reason. I just do not want to make the thumbnail for it for some reason. Probably because then I will have to keep fiddling with coordinates till I reach the Manaj. Not Manaj, Dress Canyon. I know I basically got the coordinates of the Manaj, and that's how I have got the thumbnail for the Man video. I am for the Val video, that won't be a problem. Yes, spoiler alert, we are going to Val after this. So yeah. And the second reason is I just have lost my motivation to do YouTube. And there is a good reason for it. I recently am just not been getting, no, at the start of April, on start of May, I don't think I've gotten so many subs in April. I know it was way better than any month in 23 or 24, but except I think 22 or 21. I know there was some day when I'd gotten like 12 subs. So yeah, but I think that is still like, I just wasn't wanting to make videos. That's the reason, to be honest. And also, yeah, subscribers were low. And then after that, this month has been great. So thank you to whoever subscribed. I know two were just other of my two other Google accounts which I have. I think one is fresh milky milk 1 @gmail.com, and the second is basically ayakotari@gmail.com. You can see why. So yeah, that's where it all started. Then after that, I today thought, since tomorrow anyway I am going to go to my, okay, I'll not tell that because again I think that is revealing too much of personal information. So yeah, tomorrow I'll go somewhere. I'll just say that I don't want to reveal too much personal information. So, but I can ask lots of the people there to subscribe. Yes, of course I'm going. The only reason I went there is so I can milk it for money. So, because also I really want you all to go to Patreon. Check out my Patreon. Also, I will put a link in the description to it and put, I don't know, a card on screen maybe. Also, go, at some point I put that card. Also, go subscribe to my channel, watch other videos, and share it to you. Like all my videos and share it to my friends. Don't like the ones from like 2022. The ones which feature my faces. They are really no effort videos. These videos are so much better effort. Also, while I'm starting to make the rocket part of everything now, let me mention something, okay? You may be asking, what mods am I using? And normally I put a model. I normally don't put a mod list in the description. I was about to. Normally I put by mistake. So yeah, and I'll tell why. I think you can, like, most of the times when I use mods, they are mainly visual mods, or I tell tell them in the video. So you can replicate this. Most, like, the rocket part you can replicate without mods, just not the station part. Here you go, me just adding my engines here. And another thing I get asked by, I think not I get asked for those mods. People, you may be asking and never get asked anything in the comments except praise from the family members, of course. Since of course I just tell them to watch it. I mean, force them to watch it, since I'm telling them won't work out so well. So yeah, where have I come from? Yeah, I don't know. What do you think of this rocket so far? I think this has been quite nice. If you want a dedicated video to basically a Jupiter 3 and not this dumb monstrosity, I will. You just tell me in the comments. I may make it, I may not. Let's see how good progress can I get in it done, and then we'll see. Okay, and now here you go. This is a hard part. This is actually why I had redesigned this bit. I just attached it all to the first stage engines, so they all separate with the first stage engines. I think so. That's what I did. Engine part, you can see what am I talking about. The bit that's highlighted in green. So yeah, the whole what was that? I don't know what. This video has been a total mess, which I am not sure how I will be proud of at all in the future. But okay, fine. What? Why did I? First, let me tell you why. No, let me not tell that now. Wait, let me just get one thing done. Yeah. So I have got this one thing set up here. I just doing something there. So yeah, I'll tell why I actually wanted to do this thing now. Nowadays, why? Not in the early, like, 2020 days. The biggest reason was nowadays I want to continue doing it. Maybe I may make it weekly, but I am not. Don't expect me to do this daily like how I used to in 2022. I nowadays care about the content way more than I care about the quantity of content. And the reason why is nowadays that's how everyone cares about. If you get like 1,000 bad videos per day compared to two good videos per week, I would still go over two good videos per week. Let me make them better. I don't know, but I think these edited videos are getting way more views, except one or two AI generated videos which I tried out, but then I did not like how it. I did not just want to continue that. And another thing that I have forgotten to tell is basically why did I even make this video. I could have just straight up removed, destroyed my channel and never uploaded again. I thought I wanted to upload something, and I thought this would be a dumb, silly, stupid idea that absolutely everyone would have wanted to watch. I mean, just look at this rocket. Isn't it beautiful, Corbel, realistic? Not realistic, but you understand. Isn't this the best, most realistic thing that you have ever seen? And another fun fact, never, ever, 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 ever auto start anything to the root part. Also, I will be now from now on, I'll turn on unbreakable joints as a cheat due to the KSP joint system just sucks. And so if I use unbreakable joints, I am basically making it a bit more realistic, even though I think it's still cheating, but I feel it should be not called as cheating, okay? So I hope you're fine with that. Here you go. Now I have gone back after our first failed attempt in the VAB. Also, another thing nowadays I gotten a bit angry about is how lots of stuff nowadays is working. I really do not like how nowadays KSP has 1,000 more bugs since when I bought it. There's thousands of more bugs, and I mean, if I can only assume that these take two every so often. Like, I have this very new bug, I think so. Nowadays it only happens. It never happened before. That whenever a ship isn't, as if SAS is ever off. Okay, yeah, this is me trying to take a screenshot for the thumbnail. me trying to turn off full screen. Yeah, I really think this sucks nowadays. Also, yeah, a lots of stuff like KSP had this glitch recently that if you turn off SAS on a craft with reaction wheels, then oh here you go, me losing control. Oops, yeah, revert to VAB. But basically, if you have a craft in space, like let's say just a random probe with a few solar panels in space, and you turn off SAS, it will act like you are just holding one button and just start spinning the probe. Sometimes it can be annoying when you are just even trying to turn off SAS and show everyone how stable it is, but sometimes it can literally just cause you to strand your Kerbals in space just due to KSP deciding no, your craft will start rotating. This is one of the most annoying things nowadays I have started seeing. Let's hope Kitten Space Agency will fix it. Here you go. The launch, the robotic arm I thought was causing this rotation. Then it would all just explode. You can see all my pain. Unlike my last space station video where I just called everything the Kraken and just showed me forgetting to auto strut once, I have decided to show you all my pain that I am now suffering through, what I had to suffer through to get this video to you all. And now most of you all don't even watch this video. I know the impressions to views is like 2% of my channel, and plus after that you all are not subscribing, most of the viewers. Like I get like 398 unique viewers on a video and only 1 or 2 subscriptions from it. And nobody is at Patreon. So yeah, I am going to leave this bit of suffering for me. So you can't get the station in orbit if you were more looking towards that. So yes, what was I talking about here? Viewers, me trying to strut the boosters together. And yeah, so I was talking about why I am left this bit in. And that is actually the reason why I have got fed up of trying this stupid launch vehicle so many times. And I got a screenshot and messed up. And I decided to revert to launch. Now, I have MechJet Smart ASS to help. I will be using that from now on. No, here you go. Really, the Windows screenshot system sucks. And here you go, the rocket is come off the launch pad and we are going to do a gravity turn using MechJet. I realized this rocket was very hard to fly, that's why I ended up adding more fuel and we flip on off. We have gotten back and we also run out of fuel. First I never realized that, and then also I couldn't bother to fix it at the end. And there goes the side boosters. Yeah, this attempt was a failure, I am telling that. But really you can see how well those things separated. I thought they would absolutely separate badly, and this was the most fun part of the ascent, trying to balance that thing. And this is at like 2x speed, so it's feeling even better. And then I realized I don't have enough fuel. I'll revert to launch, tried again, I think failed, and then I was like, screw it, I will add more fuel. Since of course I will, because this is such a stupid dumb rocket. As we can see here, I have repeated the same thing like too many times. And there you go. Flip, flop, gone. Yeah, I just decided, who cares? I'll add extra fuel. Screw it. So yeah, when did I even start this? So yeah, this rocket really hated me, I can say that. But any other solution I could have gone with wouldn't have been the more boosters. This one, come on, it has 8 solid rocket motors, then a stack with, okay, let me count the total number of engines. So 8 SRBs, then the 5 mastodons, no, 10 mastodons, then another bit, so yeah. So 18, then we have 6 more mastodons, so 24, and so 26 engines. Starship and the N1 only have more engines, I think so. I'm not sure if there's anything with like more engines than this, which is in Starship and N1. This rocket is basically the most Kerbal rocket I've ever designed. why did I make this? I first thought of making another space station video, but then we know. And okay, we'll soon see one of the few glitches unfold that happened in this mission. Okay, let us wait. Let us detach. Let's go to 1. I am like too lazy to wait till it goes retrograde. So just fire it and boom. Catastrophic failure when I did nothing wrong with that menu, just somehow came for no fault of my own. And it was, and you can see here one the other booster, me just switching to it, just burning retrograde this time, switching back to the space station, and then the space station just moved. Interesting. And then just seeing one of these two boosters burn up. So anyone who wanted to see that, at least you can just rewind this clip twice and then you can see it burn up. Here you go. Fireflies re-entry effects are really good. Except later today, I actually piloted a space shuttle to space and back to the KSP, and that will become a video, that shuttle. And here you go, it burnt up in Kerbin's atmosphere. But really, the Firefly re-entry mod made by Mirage Dev, I think it's one of the best mods ever for KSP. Even I think it's something which is like a Eve Redux level of mod. Environmental visual enhancements Redux made by Blackrack, the volumetric clouds mod. I mean, basically, it's that level of mod. That's how good this mod is, Firefly. Maybe not a Eve Redux, but still, it is really nice. And here you go, yeah. Also, the Sunflare is from Dan's Sunflare config for KSP, and yeah, the wobbly thing. You'll be just checking it so I know what way, like how furious clicking and what have to furious click over there. Furious clicking I actually learned from this channel called The Void. He claimed that he is stranded on Kerbal where nobody can rescue him. I will soon make comment on this video and say, can I rescue that Kerbal because I think my skills are good enough. And he stranded it on Plock's moon, Karen. And the reasoning behind it is Karen for a while is the furthest object from Kerbal. Plock most of the time, except a few times when Naden is like Naden, I don't know how to pronounce it, is the furthest object from Kerbal. Otherwise it's Plock. And then it's Moon Karen half of that time in the Plock side part. When it's on the further side of Plock. Basically when it gets eclipsed, then it's the furthest. And that Plock's apoapsis, when it is also at its eclipse, if it gets a total eclipse, middle of that at Plock's apoapsis, that's the furthest Karen can be from Kerbal. Here you go, me just showing a bit of free IV. Actually got fed up and just did not continue. Even though it's a really nice mod, recommend you get it. This is the Stock Lake Station Paths expansion mod from Natea, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah. So yes, I think that one is possible. I really love the mod Far Future Technologies because I am somebody who hates my Kerbals having a mission which is more than 30 years. Once I sent a Jeb on like a 10,000 year mission using like normal propulsion with just like a home and transfer to Valentine from the extra solar mod. That is the only 100-year plus mission I have done, except some space stations which are just stayed in a save file which crossed 100 years. Here we go. I'm going down the ladder into one of the few bits of the centrifuge, and then I actually started getting fed up and decided I will do this later. Here we go. And we can finish this video off